X-Men movie at Marvel Studios gains momentum as Michael Lesslie comes on as screenwriter. This one is a big one. And again, why y'all need to subscribe to Warren and help him reach 1 million subscribers.
Too kind.
The first one to drop the news the other day. And so this is coming from Deadline. We had a writer for X-Men 97, not X-Men 97, for X-Men, the live action. Warren, it is happening.
Dude.
Oh my gosh. They bought the rights like 30 years ago and they just been pushing it back. And it's like, when are we gonna get the X-Men? Kevin Feige, it's coming, man. It's coming, it's coming. So we just got the glorious X-Men 97 in Marvel animation, but now we're finna get it in live action. We have a writer.
Yeah.
Do we love him? Do we hate him? Or are we going to find out? This is Deadline again. X-Men movie at Marvel Studios gains momentum as Michael Lesslie comes on as screenwriter. A lot of people wanted Beau DeMayo, but he was fired.
Man, I would go with Beau. I don't know the details of why he was fired. I know the OnlyFans stuff like that, right? But gosh, did he do a great job with freaking X-Men 97, man. Oh.
But Deadline has the exclusive. Following the success of its animated series X-Men 97, Marvel Studios is now ramping up things on this live action X-Men movie with the Hunger Games Songbirds and Snake scribe Michael Lesslie in negotiations to pen the movie. The film is still in early development with no talent or director attached and no release date is set. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige will produce. As Deadline reported last fall, this project became one of the most major writing assignments to open up once the writer's strike had been resolved. Feige and his execs made it clear there was no rush and have taken their time meeting with numerous candidates since then. Late last week, the decision was made to go with Lesslie. Lesslie was mentioned in the Snyder newsletter as a finalist. Even with Lesslie officially boarding, it will still be some time before we get a movie in theaters, as the film will now look to find a director to oversee development with Feige and Lesslie. And so I think at the earliest that we may see this, Warren, is if it was up to me, I would say after Secret Wars, but maybe I don't know enough about the comics to make that type of request. Now, this is there's no picture. I just put up a picture of Michael Lesslie, but again, he did. What did he do? He did Macbeth.
Macbeth was
Creed and
underrated.
I haven't seen this one.
It's underrated. It's actually pretty good.
It came okay. How you feel about Assassin's Creed and the Hunger Games?
So, never saw Assassin's Creed.
Gotcha.
It was one of the video games I really love, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want it ruined for me. The Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, is the title. I was actually really surprised with how much I liked it.
Yeah,
I really was. Here's kind of the thing for me about this, though. They've been meeting with writers for a long time, and we know that they've met with a lot of different writers. And tomorrow, Macbeth was everything. I'm telling you, Macbeth is like, I don't know why it's got that score. It's an underrated film. It really is. It's a great film. Never saw Assassin's Creed. Thank you for telling me that. I'm glad I didn't see it. But yeah, Kevin Feige is putting care into this. It's the X-Men and the Fantastic Four for Feige, and we see how much care he's put into the Fantastic Four. What a cast, right?
Yes.
What a cast.
Yeah.
And you kind of got to think like, yes, Deadpool and Wolverine is like you have the Deadpool aspect in there, which is big, but just visually how it looks, how it feels. If you could bring that to an X-Men film, I'm ready. And so if they're taking the time to put this much care and effort into it, they loved him for some reason. That's enough for me right now, because Marvel seems to, especially like hiring Beau DeMayo to do X-Men 97. And then again, you can say they fired him after, but whatever. I just think with the amount of care that they're putting into this, they are very confident that they made the right choice. And also, you know, they could bring other people in again as well. But to your comment before, about comic knowledge and everything like that, man, we're in the multiverse saga. Nothing really matters. You can do whatever you want.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people have the theory, and I think this as well. The Marvel's post-credit scene, that was an X-Men universe. So some are like, well, that's the X-Men universe that this X-Men film is going to take place in. If it were up to me, like you, I'd have it come after, start from scratch, do it just like Iron Man 1, Captain America, Thor, start off with whoever you want. I almost said Patrick Stewart, Professor X, Cyclops, Scott, Jean, do an X-Men First Class, Iceman, whatever you want to do. Build them up, have them come together as the official X-Men team. That's how I would do it. But
go back. Would you want a First Class movie first, or the traditional X-Men first? That's kind of modern day.
I think it would be cool to do First Class.
Yeah,
but I don't really have a preference as long as it's done right. In my mind, I think it should be done just like the start of the MCU.
Okay, I ain't mad at that.
You know what I mean? Like you give Cyclops a movie.
Okay.
Give Magneto a movie, Professor X a movie, and build them up and then have them come together to be a team.
And don't have it to be the Wolverine show either. I like Wolverine, but
yeah, no, X-Men 97 did a great job at that. I mean,
yes.
And oh my gosh, just make Cyclops the main man. Gosh, they finally did him justice, and he was so good. Like, he was awesome. Awesome. Like I love Cyclops so much more because of that show now. And I've always thought Cyclops was amazing. And I've always thought him and Rogue, like what a atrocity Rogue was in the original X-Men films. Like, I was always just kind of like, what?
Yeah.
But after watching that, I'm just like, please, Marvel, you can see, like, dude, X-Men 97 has a 99% score on Rotten Tomatoes. 99.
Who gave it a negative? But
that's what I said. Who's the 1%? But anyways, it's got a 99. It's like, listen to your audience. This is what we want. Make the live action like this, please. I think that combined with, writers who do a good job and understand what people want, a lot of hope. Yes, Jimmy, that optic blast. Like IRL, well, not IRL, but on the screen, live action is the word I meant for. The way he shot the optic blast to move him backwards quickly. Oh man, I was like, dude, that's so cool.
I never seen that before.
Yeah. Oh, that
was lovely. That was.
I should have like recorded. Well, I should have, because I don't know if did you get the screeners for it?
The first 3 episodes.
Yeah, same here. Like I should have recorded my reaction to it. Because like I wasn't live or anything, but like the first time I saw it, I was like, this is amazing. Like, oh
yeah. Yes. I can't wait, man. I can't wait, man. I was about to say something else, but it just slipped my mind again. Damn it.
Was it about the live action, about the writer, about?
Oh yes, thank you. Okay, James Gunn did the fool with those idiotic tweets that he made years ago. They fired him. And they hired him back.
Mm-hmm.
They hired him back. Do you think there's a chance that they can hire Beau DeMayo back? I mean, if not, he had to have done something worse than James Gunn.
That's the thing, is we don't know what he did really.
He's not in jail. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not, and they spoke positive, like the people still at Marvel, they spoke positive about him. So I'm thinking, okay, if they've hired him, he must have just did something heinous to where it was criminal, but he's still being spoken of in a positive light. So that's what's so confusing.
It's hard to talk about because I don't want to say anything and like spark a rumor or something. I literally have no idea. Okay. So please, this doesn't mean anything but you can have stuff like sexual assault, sexual harassment, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of things that go on behind the studio that, might not get a man arrested for, but complaints and stuff like that, right? You never know. But I think he's gay, right?
Yeah.
It's funny because he talked about going to Pulse, which is a gay nightclub in Orlando, which is where I actually grew up. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, dang. I was right by this guy. We both lived in Orlando. I think he's like 10 years older than me or something like that. I'm 30, almost 35. But because in my mind, this is what I think. Like, Disney's a very progressive company. Mm-hmm. would they really have that big of a problem with him having an OnlyFans? You know what I mean? Like, was that the reason, or did something else go on? And again, I know nothing about this man. He could be the best man on the planet. I don't know, right? I don't know why he got fired. I have zero idea. But the OnlyFans thing is the only thing we really know. Would they hire him? As long as he's not a monster, I would like to say yes, because even, you know, people are still like, even after Jonathan Majors found guilty, everyone's still like, who cares? Hire him back.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, so
yeah. I forgot my
inappropriate conduct in the office. Yeah, you know, that's something that I've heard as well, but we don't have an official statement from Marvel. You know, when Jonathan Majors got fired, when he was found guilty, I called Disney and I was like, did you really fire him? Can I have an official statement? And they gave me an official statement. He was let go. I was like, okay. They won't give one about Beau DeMayo. Besides, he was let go.
Damn.
Obviously, everybody knew why Jonathan Majors was let go, but nothing from the studio. So it's like, who knows?
I also heard that he doesn't actually even know why he was fired.
That could very well be the case. Who knows?
That really sucks. But yeah, man. Beau DeMayo, hashtag rehire Beau DeMayo. Hashtag we got a writer for X-Men. I'm excited. Hashtag I actually looked up the negative review on Rotten Tomatoes for X-Men 97. I'm not gonna call them out, but y'all can look it up. But I do not
really just one person.
Yeah.
Can you read what it said at least? You don't have to say the name.
Similar to other reboots and sequels on Disney Plus, X-Men 97 caters to its intended audience of kids who grew up on the series in the 90s, watched the movies in the 2000s and 10s, and are eager for something more in that universe. Rotten. So I need to throw my review.
Are you mad that they gave us what we wanted? Well, I mean, because to me, I had no idea what to expect, and it blew my mind.
Yeah, this is I don't agree, but
I mean, just story wise, it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
the story, like there was so many visual things that impressed the heck out of me, but story wise was amazing.
And I agree. And my bad, I forgot to make this comment about the actual topic. Michael Lesslie. Is that his name, Michael?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not excited about it, but I'm not disappointed either.
Okay.
I wanted somebody that has a lens on groups of people that have been disenfranchised.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he has or not. Of course, a person of color or somebody of not the main sexual orientation would have their toes wet in that. But he did make the Hunger Games, and that's what that is about as well. You know, a classism, know, a caste system. So and it, like you said, it was good. So he's not completely ignorant of people taking advantage of other people when they don't deserve it. Based off the film. And so when I thought about that, I was like, you know what? Maybe this is good. So I'm cool with it. I'm not excited about it, but I'm not like, God damn it. But we just need a director. But this is the first step, guys.
It is.
You have any final thoughts on that?
I feel what you're saying. I really do, because there's some, like, it was almost like a spark ignited inside of me, like in my heart, with X-Men 97 and with them hiring true fans to write the show. Like, why are the Guardians of the Galaxy movies so good? Because James Gunn is a fan.
Yeah.
Right. And so, not to get too into it, but when you have things like Disney hiring Charmin Obaid-Chinoy to write the Star Wars movie, they're like, oh, everyone's mad she's a woman, but no, I don't care about that at all. I care about why you hired her when she has zero qualifications to direct a Star Wars film.
Yeah.
Right. She's got plenty of accolades and accreditations to in her life that she's done. But what specifically about Star Wars? Like, what qualifies you? Have you read all of the books that tie into everything? Right? Do you know all of the lore? Have you watched every single movie? Have you watched every single show? That spark ignited with me with X-Men 97, because these were real fans doing this. And I was like, okay, I think they understand now. Get people who actually know the material. Because who is it that's Nia DaCosta? Is that her name? The Marvels director?
Yes.
She was calling, she didn't watch all the MCU films. She was calling Destin Daniel Cretton, Shang-Chi director, asking what the heck was going on. And I asked, what the heck is going on at Marvel Studios? Why are you hiring this woman to direct a movie? She doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So that spark came from maybe Marvel understands now. Hire people that understand what's going on. And like, okay, I get it. They do their diversity hires and all this stuff. Like, keep doing it, but do it with somebody that's qualified to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you can still keep doing that, but just with the right people. But like I said, so to your point, I was a little disappointed that it wasn't like a super huge like comic X-Men fan.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to like, they've taken so much time into this, and I know Kevin Feige's going to put his care into it. I'm excited that's moving along, I should say.
Very true.
Yeah.
Got the super chat right here from Ray. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. $5. I've been seeing rumors on Reddit that Ghost will be confirmed as a mutant in the Thunderbolts, but I don't know how true they are. I thought that she was in the film, but then they took
her. Yeah, as you say that, I'm like, I actually don't think she's in the Thunderbolts anymore.
Yeah, I know she was, but I think they decided not to include her. I could be wrong, but thank you, Ray, for the super chat. We really do appreciate it. We really do appreciate it. But guys, go ahead.
I was gonna say I would just I would assume that everything that she has is kind of related to the quantum realm, but who knows? Maybe they could retcon that.
Maybe. She was an okay character, but link is in the description, guys. We got a writer for X-Men, Michael Lesslie. Michael, you got the bar's high after X-Men 97. You can't mess this up.
No, for
being
real.
honest, my guy. I'm just being honest, but let us know in the comment section what you think about this topic here, whether you're watching live or via the